Good morning, crafters, and a warm welcome to Hunkydory TV. It's Tuesday morning, not Monday morning. We seem to be a day late. Very odd. My name's Dan. I'm going to be your host for what is a very special hour here today. I reckon you can tell by this on screen, this big number 12, that we are celebrating something today. And we're celebrating Club Hunkydory's 12th birthday, which is absolutely amazing. Club Hunkydory is all about our members, as I'm sure you know, as I hope you are one of them. We're going to be telling you all about Club Hunkydory and giving you loads and loads of brand new goodies today. It's going to be quite exciting. Producing our show today is the wonderful Lisa. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning.
Good morning. And at the demonstration station, it's the adorable Natalie Eagleton.
Well, thank you very much.
How are you, darling?
I'm very well, thank you.
How was your weekend?
It was really nice.
It was very nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
Nice and wholesome.
Yes, which is what you need. It was mine was a 4-day weekend.
It was. I came in on Friday thinking you'd be here.
And
Where's
I was
Dan?
not. It was a day
He's
off.
not here.
We went and did the. It's something we haven't done for years, but you know, you take the kids to go shopping, and we buy them all their clothes for the summer and all that sort of stuff. We did that. We went shopping on Friday. It was
Are
lovely.
you officially bankrupt?
And officially bankrupt because things are a lot more expensive than they were when they were like 3 and 4 years old.
A lot more expensive.
A lot more expensive.
They're older, so they want the big brand stuff.
Of course they do.
And you went to a very
We
fancy
did
place.
a designer place. Yeah. Also, we sat and ate a meal, all 4 of us together, and which is really nice because we don't often get to do that. So
That's
we do it at
cute.
home, but not out. So
That's
it's fun.
cute.
What have you done this weekend? Please do let us know. I wallpapered my mother's bedroom.
Oh, she did tell us that you
Did
were going
she?
to do this. I was thinking, there's no way he's
Honestly,
doing that.
I was there Sunday morning wallpapering Mum's bedroom. It was great. And you did some wallpapering or some
Well,
taking down.
we've stripped back one of the rooms because we want to. Our plan this year was to get like the rest of the house done. There's literally 2 rooms left after
Okay.
the bathroom was finished. So we've got one room completely like removed, all the wallpaper's gone. So the next job is to move all the furniture from one room to the next room so we can do that. And then we'll start to like decorate one of them and then we'll decorate the other one.
Yes,
and hopefully
yes.
it'll all be finished.
Excellent. You're nearly there then.
Nearly there. Nearly
Fabulous,
there.
Natalie. Fabulous. Everybody, it's Club Hunkydory's 12th birthday. This is quite a big thing and I'm really, really excited for it. Okay, so shall I tell you what we've got going on? There's quite a lot. I've written it down. How are we going to celebrate Club Hunkydory's 12th birthday? Well, in the biggest way possible, Nat. We have got double the giveaway on our Win It Weekly.
Wow.
With 200 quid's worth of stuff up for grabs this week.
£200?
And what it is, I know what it is, and we'll tell you in a minute, but it's quite interesting, it's a bit different. We have 4 brand new product launches this week, including a brand new club gift that we are launching here today, which is stunning.
We're very
You're going to love
excited.
it. We're going to be crafting with it here today as well. Later this week, we've got brand new pocket pads. We've got the latest in our layout library books,
Yes, I
and which
forgot
is
that.
brilliant. And a brand new essential, the Big Book of Numbers as well.
Oh, people are going to be so excited.
They're going to be excited for that. We've got a cheeky little members exclusive today. So you know, the launching during the show, so you know the A5 pads that we do for Members Weeks.
Absolutely love them.
Where we do a fantastic A5 pad, but we do it at a crazy low price just for members. We've got a brand new one of those. And I think we might have some left of 1 or 2 of the previous ones as well.
I think we do, you know.
Which will be at that incredible price as well. We've got a prize rollover. I mean, there's so much going on. A prize rollover, which is now up to 600 quid's worth of goodies. And guess what? We're going to be giving it away. Anybody who places an order through the whole of this week will go into a prize draw. And on Monday, it'll get pulled and somebody is going to win what's, I think, 600 quid's worth of goodies. Is that right?
Wow.
Over £600 worth of goodies. We've got a picture of it?
I've got a VT.
You've got a VT. We'll do that in a bit. We'll do that in a bit, yeah? We're going to be spinning the wheel each and every show this week,
I
all 4
love
shows,
spin the
which we do. We'll do that
wheels.
later. I might let you spin it, Natalie.
Oh, thanks.
Well, there we go. And of course, we cannot let birthday go by without double discount. So we've got double discount on absolutely everything on our website. So all full price products go into this. Club members will automatically get, as long as you're logged in, you'll get 10% instead of 5% off everything. That includes discounted stuff. It's amazing. So you've got diamond members are going to get 20% off. So they normally get 10, they're going to 20.
Wow.
If you're not a diamond member, it's a great time to become a diamond member because double discount, 20% off. Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. Right, shall we start with Win It Weekly?
Do it.
Okay, brand new question for a brand new week, even though it's Tuesday. Let's take a look at the question. People born in May are considered to be A, lucky. Are they lucky if they're born in May? B, shy. Are you shy if you're born in May? Or C, clumsy. Now, my wife's born in May, so what would you say? Would you say, I'd say she's quite lucky, would you? No, just me, just me.
Well, my mum and my brother are both, my mum, my brother and my grandma and my best friend are all born in May.
And are they really clumsy people?
I'm just trying to think, like, I don't think either of them share
a trait,
the traits.
Any of those?
I mean, yeah, they are quite clumsy, to be fair.
So are people born in May likely to be considered to be lucky, shy or clumsy? Supposedly one of those is true. I'm sure it's not for everyone. But we need the answer that we've got. So you've got to get the same answer as us. You've got to pop it into any of our shows, feeds in the comments, on YouTube, on Facebook. You can also do it on the Hunkydory Hub. What are we giving away? Well, this is pretty special. So 5,000 reward points.
Stop it.
Yes.
Have you changed
and we're giving
that?
4 lots of those away. So,
are you joking?
No, it's brilliant, right? So you know, Win It Weekly, normally we'll go, okay, what have we got? We've got a guillotine, and we're going to give away a guillotine. And I love that because we're giving away these fancy things. It means that people get to have something at home or try something that they wouldn't necessarily try, like if we do stamps or if we do dies or something like that. But what's better than what you really want, yeah? So instead of giving you something that you might not want, how's about you get exactly what you want because you get reward points. And you can reward points you can use against anything you want on the website.
That's crazy.
Anything at all. Okay. And I'm sure that you could use it against Diamond. You could use it against anything, couldn't you?
Use it against, yeah, reward points can be used against anything.
Oh,
reward points can be used against absolutely anything.
You could get your magazine subscription for that.
You could get a magazine, you know, if you live in the UK, you absolutely could. So £50 worth of store credit. We are giving away 4 of those. It can be spent across the entire website, and we're doing that on Friday. Okay,
awesome.
So you've got to get your answer to that question. Can we just show the question once more? Just to make sure people born in May are considered to be lucky, shy or clumsy. Pop your answer in. You've got to get the answer right. Okay, shall we move to our club gift, and do we have a VT?
We do.
We do, let's do it. Oh yes, it is rather beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely exquisite, brand new. Butterflies, flowers, peonies. We were talking about peonies before. We've got peonies in our gardens. I'll show you some of mine later on if you like. Let's take a quick look at the pack shot. We've got a big pack shot here. This is the club gift bundle. It's the Tranquil Garden club gift bundle. Stunning butterflies framed with lovely garden blooms. You've got hydrangeas in there. You've got violets in there. You've got peonies in there. You've got quotes and sentiments in there, perfect for thank you, get well wishes, birthday, of course birthdays, friendship, so on and so more. You've got your toppers up at the top here and down here. You've got foil cardstock, printed cardstock.
Double-sided papers.
Oh, there's so much. You've got designer backing papers in the centre there. You've got foiled in the bundle this time. You've got foiled cardstock, beautiful designs. We'll show you those. Look at the colours. You've got inserts down here as well, and of course right down at the front there is a pocket pad. We've got a pocket pad in the Tranquil Gardens club gift bundle. Colours, Natalie, I mean there's pinks, there's purple.
Stunning.
What other colours could it be for our 12th birthday? With pinks, purples, blues.
I know, it's so pretty. We were just talking about how just everything goes together.
It goes beautifully together. You've got a bit of green in there. It's absolutely gorgeous. Would you like to take a closer look? Okay, what do I need to tell you about this? If you want to get this club gift bundle, you've got to be logged in to the website. If you want to get the club gift, you've got to be logged into the website. That's the only way that the price will come down for the club gift to £0. For the bundle, have we shown the price on the bundle?
Yeah.
We have. Can we do it again just a sec? For the bundle, all of that together should be £31.96. £12.99. Absolute madness. Let's take a look. This is the club gift itself. The club gift does come in the bundle, by the way. It's free for club members. Just pop it into your basket. And then when you go through to checkout, as long as you're logged in, you'll see it will discount to $0. That's crazy. You just pay your postage, which is amazing. Shall we look at it close up? Look at the beautiful accent foiling. Look at the stunning frames, how pretty this is. You've got your accoutrement, you've got your ribbon borders on there, you've got your sort of circular embellishments in there as well. Look at the fantastic butterflies. A variety of flowers as well. Absolutely gorgeous. I like the sentiments. Hope you have a lovely day. There's some larger sentiments, some smaller sentiments. There's some quotes in here as well. How beautiful is that? You've got that delicate foiling that you can just see there. This is our original adorable scoreable, 350 GSM, really, really, really high quality cardstock. Printed cardstock as well. There we go. Look at that. Isn't this beautiful? I love the corners chopped off on this.
It's quite
this
nice,
large
isn't
one.
it? This style. It's not one that we do a lot.
Really nice, and
the
the inverted
sentiments
corners.
are so nice that we've got in those smaller toppers there in the centre.
And
really,
let your
really
dreams
pretty.
take flight on this wonderful day. Perfect. So you've got weddings in here as well. You've got get well soon. You've got obviously birthdays. I mean, we make so many birthday cards. It's the cards we make more than any others. Although maybe Christmas, I should imagine. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Frames, of course. You've got those inner frames that you can do stuff with. We were asked to do a Technique Tuesday with it, so we will do. I think we've done one in the past, but we can do another one.
With inner frames?
With the inner frames and what you can do with them, what other things you can do with them.
That's a nice idea.
You can go innie, outie, innie, so on and so forth, shaker cards, etc. Look at that. I love that large format topper at the bottom. Really, really beautiful. The butterfly there with the hydrangea.
The shape is so different as well. It's definitely not a shape that we do again a lot of the time.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
Really pretty.
I'm not. Do we know which of our designers designed this? Because I haven't got it written down. If you can just find out for me, because I just want to say.
I think it was our Steph.
Steph gets heavily involved with the club gift ones because she really, really wants to, because she loves them so much. It was Steph, yeah, absolutely brilliant.
I love the little like touches of accent foiling you've got on the edges of the topper in this one. Like in the ovals and in that little square, you've got tiny little just embellishments, and they're just so pretty. It makes it so different. It gives it that extra special touch.
Have a beautiful day. Absolutely lovely colours that all coordinate. And Natalie pointed something out just as we were, just before we were going live, and she said, this all works so well together. So often you'll get an individual topper set within a kit like this that will all work beautifully together naturally because it's coordinated too. But all four of these topper sets, all the cardstock, everything's kind of interchangeable and works beautifully together, doesn't it?
Like the colours work perfectly together, so you could really mix and match with like the colours that you're using in your toppers versus what you're using in your backgrounds. You could like mix and match toppers or bring another topper from a different kit to use with something else. Like it really does like work so beautifully together.
Nat, can I just show a few cards?
Yeah.
And then once we've shown some cards, we can go through to a demo if that's okay. Lovely, lovely cards. You've got some acetate in use there. We've got a fantastic stepper.
That's really pretty, isn't it?
Really nice. And you've got the layers have been built up because these all do work so well together, all these toppers. You can use them together, as you can see on your cards.
And I do think this kit is especially like a more is more. Like all of that stuff you're going to get in your bundle, you're going to be piling that together to make your card models.
But if you look at this, you've got cards that are definitively pink. You've got cards that are definitively blue. You've got cards that are purple and blue.
Oh, that's so cute.
You know, there's a mix. You've got the green coming in here at the bottom as well. There's a real mix with these. Everybody, this is free on our website. All you need to do, log in. Hunkydorycrafts.co.uk is the only place that you can get this in the world. It is not available anywhere else. Hunkydorycrafts.co.uk. That's the website you're going to go to.
That one.
Make sure that you are logged in on the website, because if you're logged in, then you will be able to get this for free. Or you'll be able to buy that club gift bundle, which has all the extras in it that we showed you with that fantastic pack shot at the beginning. That is a beautiful card. Absolutely gorgeous. Nat, would you like to do a demo?
I would like to do a demo. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do because there's just so much. There's so much in this kit that it's quite like there's a lot to choose to work with. But I think we're going to go with this round topper here, and I'm going to use this cardstock as well. I'm not sure what else I'm going to do here, but I do want to make like a little aperture, I think, with one of these. So I'm going to take out my frames, And I never ever use my frames like this in a card, so I'm gonna try something different with the frames today, and I'm gonna kind of like make a feature out of them, and we're gonna add something else behind these just to make them look a little bit more sort of like stable. So I think for the base of my card, I'm going to do like a cat flap style card. So I'm going to create this to be 8x8. So we're going to go a little bit shorter than the 8x8. I'm going to do like 3 notches. So I'm going to take a bit off the bottom as well because I really like the thickness of this. I would never normally
the thickness
take
of the border at the top.
Yeah, I would never
It's
normally
lovely,
take
isn't
it
it?
off the bottom because it's really pretty, that floral design. But I've just taken 3 sort of notches off there, and then we can take the same off the top, and that should give us like quite a
You could
nice
definitely
size
fussy
there.
cut along that bottom there, couldn't you, if you wanted to? And
yeah.
and it would look absolutely beautiful.
and have it on like a bow of
Have it-
acetate or something like
For
that.
sure, that would be amazing.
look
I was
really
thinking on the front of a
pretty.
stepper, or
Let me
but
check
yeah,
that I've done
absolutely.
that right. I'm going to take that off there, and then that off there. So these now should match up with like the design. So that's going to sort of like come out of the card. I could also have it as like the front of a card like that. Let's see what it's looking like if I do this now. So I want to have that bit there, and then maybe this bit here, or I could spin that around.
Oh,
you
that's
know.
fab.
There's so many cool ways in which you can do it. I think we're going to go like this. So let me grab my card blank. So this is an 8x8. We're going to use this as the base of our card. And then that middle section is 4. So I know that if I pop this on my card, on my trimmer here, and just lightly score the top layer of your card, that's going to sort of like cut that element away.
But not cut the.
But not
the
cut
second
through the
section
whole
straight.
piece of your card, and then we can just trim that off there. And I'm going to grab this piece and we can just cut this away. Now I don't know whether to do gold mats and layers or whether to keep it quite white, because that is quite a nice sort of like, I think it's like a new, like a this year trend in card making is having like a white edge.
Okay.
We're doing it a lot
White
here
is so popular
at the moment.
It really is.
and bringing in those sort of like white edges.
It's very on trend at the
It
minute.
looks
white.
quite like fresh as well, and I
Yes.
think when you've got cardstock
Time
that
of
is
year?
this crazy, yeah, maybe it's the time of year.
Yeah, time of year.
So I'm going to pop this straight in. I was going to do gold, but
Got a question here about diamond that I've just seen pick up. Okay, so as in people's diamond membership are coming up for renewal. Well, yes, this is true. The new diamond gift will launch in a couple of weeks' time. What I'm going to do is I reckon that probably end of this week I will stop any of our current diamond gifts going out, if that makes sense, and we'll sort of hold them until the new one comes.
so
Does
you
that
could
make sense?
you could renew your diamond membership, but you're not going to get the old kit.
Yes,
It's going to get
yeah,
held.
but don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Okay, so I mean, if I were you, if you can, I'd wait until the new diamond gift launches, if that's what you're waiting for. If you want the current gift, because then it will be gone. If you want the current gift, then you probably want to renew straight away. If you didn't get this current gift, so it all depends, doesn't it?
We have been telling people for about a month now to just hold on.
Yeah, Lisa says we've been telling people, so it is completely up to you. Remember though that when you do add or buy diamond, you get an extra full 12 months. So it gets 12 months added to your diamond membership. So if you
It's like a
if you
rollover.
if you renewed halfway through your diamond membership and you still had half a year,
Yeah.
you'd end up with 18 months because you get an extra year added. Does that
Yeah.
make sense? So
Yeah.
you don't lose out. You'll never lose out on diamond.
Also, anybody whose membership would have expired in the last couple of weeks,
Ooh.
or from now up until when the new one comes out, we won't downgrade it.
Ah, there we go. Okay, so Lisa says anybody whose diamond membership expires or has expired in the last couple of weeks or will expire in the next couple of weeks, we will not downgrade you. We'll wait until you get the opportunity to grab that new diamond gift when the new diamond gift comes. Yes, and that's a nice thing to do. That, at least, well done.
So I'm just going to take my craft knife, and you saw that I took the largest frame and popped it along here, and then where I wanted to place it, and then I've just gone along with my craft knife just to cut away that section, because I do want to create like a gorgeous aperture in here with this. So I'm going to trim this bit out, and then I'm going to bring in something that you won't have seen just yet, but it is coming up, don't worry. I'm going to bring in some of the gorgeous acetate. So I'm going to take my dotty tape runner, and I'm going to go along the edge of my frame. You could use red liner tape for this as well, because we're going to sort of like encapsulate it in here. We should be fine with our red tape, and then just pop that to the very edge of there, because the less space you sort of have when you do this, the better. I'm going to pop that in there to create like a nice little aperture that you're going to see. So we'll just cut around there. Having the acetate in there as well is obviously going to make this a little bit more stronger to hold against itself.
Oh, I'm just looking at the cards that have been made with the foil card that is in this bundle. People, if you haven't seen the foil, you won't see the foil card yet. I'm going to show it to you after Nat's demo, and oh my gosh, it's beautiful. The bundle is amazing this time, and we've got the foil card in this bundle, which is fabulous.
It's really incredible, isn't it? So then I'm going to go back in with my tape runner about 2/3 of the way around. I kind of just popped my fingers as like little guides as to where that needed to be.
So that shows you where you don't want...
Where I don't want that dotty tape runner. But if I do have any on there, let me see if I can just turn that. We'll have the time to just make sure that that design is straight on there. Then we've got that really nice edge, and if you turn it over and you do find that there's a little bit of dotty tape runner left, you can use your glue remover. So just peel that off a little bit.
Glue and residue eraser there. Fabulous little piece of kit. I did try and get it in purple. It was a no.
I would have left purple marks. No one wants
yeah,
that.
well, this is the thing. I was ever so slightly gutted, but it's a funny feeling
It's
thing.
a
But it's
reason.
very, very good, isn't it? It's a really nice piece of kit.
There's a reason why we've done it. So I want to pop that over the top there now. So we've got that nice mix of designs. Should I be a little bit more crazy and add in some more of this paper though?
Natalie, more crazy? How does that work?
Don't know whether to go, do you know what, I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to do a different acetate so it gives you that illusion again. So let's go in with our dusty tape runner again on this time, giving you all the sneak peeks here on the acetate, but it is phenomenal.
We've got some gorgeous coordinating products coming up. You can find all this on our website, hunkydorycrafts.co.uk. Grab your club gift or your club gift bundle. We'll be getting them out the door nice and quickly for you as well. So grab it before they go, because they do go, and they go rather quickly, our club gifts.
Especially when they're as stunning as
this.
We've had like 2 club gifts that I remember recently that didn't last a week. I feel like a week or maybe 2 weeks.
No,
that,
I think
cheers to you.
Cheers to you.
That went really quick. And then the one that we did with the penguins on.
Oh, yes.
That one went really quick as well. So you've got to be quick. You have to be super quick with this.
I've got a question for you, Natalie.
Okay.
How many club gifts do you think we've done? There is a way to work this out, and I think people watching at home will know.
Do we do 2 a year? 2 or 3 a year? It depends, doesn't it?
Gifts. 4 or 5? 5?
Really?
5 a year.
No.
Yeah. Honestly.
Do we?
Yeah.
I thought we did less than that. And then how long have we been doing?
It hasn't always been 5.
I know, this is the thing. I'm gonna guess.
The first one lasted for nearly a year, you know.
I'm gonna guess at like a nice round number.
A nice round number's good.
I'm gonna go for like.
I don't know whether you're having us on, whether you know or whether you don't know.
No, I genuinely don't know.
You don't know?
Genuinely don't know. I can't even like work out that maths right now.
There is a clue somewhere.
Yeah, I don't have a. Yeah, I can't.
Somewhere
I can't
near the
work it
screen.
out.
On the screen.
Why? Oh, okay. 50.
50. Isn't that amazing? I couldn't believe it. It was Lisa said it before. She said, "You know, this is Club Gift 50. 50.
It's mental, isn't it?
At home, everybody, how many
cute.
of the club gifts have you had? Have you been with us from right at the start? Is there anyone who's had 50?
All 50 of them.
Yeah, amazing.
Let's go in with that. Have a beautiful day. I've also got You're So Lovely, which I'm going to pop up here, I think. And then there's this little other circle that we'll add in just underneath there. So, went a little bit crazy with this one, but I think it's worked. Something a little bit different. And I think it's a nice way to show how you can use your acetate in a different way as well, because we often get acetate with collections, but it's kind of like, well, how do we use it? We often put it behind a piece or have it as like a half front card or make your card blanks from it, but let's go that up there, and then I want to stick this.
Oh, isn't that funny? I thought,
here.
because I'd looked when I was reading the comments, so I thought that you put it kind of wonky, and I thought, I quite like it.
I like it
quite liked
wonky.
it
No,
wonky.
I haven't stuck it on yet. I'm gonna go and place that across there. And then I think if anything, purple gems. See if we've got some OGs.
OG purple gems.
Because that is going to really match perfectly. Let's go in with...
Stacey and I have got a plan to sit down and talk gemstones.
Oh.
We do.
Is this why she's grumpy today?
Do you think Stacey's grumpy today?
She was when she was speaking to me before.
Well, it might be
Might
because
just be me.
she's got a meeting with me. I hope not. Oh, that'd be gutting, wouldn't it? If you... Stacey was great until she found out she was having a meeting with
Stacey
Dan.
was grumpy this morning. Why was she grumpy? Because she's got to speak to Dan later. This is exciting, though.
Absolutely.
I think there's lots of exciting things coming from Stacey, isn't there?
There are a lot of exciting things coming from
Okay,
Stacey.
there we go. We're finished.
Isn't
finally.
that fab?
So
That's
you've got
glorious.
that. There's different acetates coming through. You've got your topper. And I never ever separate my toppers like this and my frames. I don't think I've ever done it in a demo before.
Really like it, and this is a kit, everybody, where, as Natalie is showing you here, more is more. The more you add to it, the greater it becomes. It's fantastic. Another quick look at this amazing pack shot showing you everything that you are going to get in your club gift bundle. There's £31.96 worth of goodies in there, and you can have it for £12.99 as long as you are a member of Club Hunkydory. You've got to be logged in to be able to get that. You pop that into your basket. The code is club-bund50. You'll find it. I mean, there's a banner on the front page. You just click through and you'll go through to your club gift category. Don't worry. There are lots of coordinating products available with the club gift, but this bundle includes some of those really important coordinating products. So you get the double-sided papers across here, which we're going to show you all this in a minute. You get the insets. You get the foil cardstock. And you also get the pocket pad down at the bottom there as well. Your club gift is in there, so you don't need to get a different club gift. You won't be able to get one and it'd be discounted down to zero because it's already in there as well. So it's part of that comes free with that. And the other products, obviously, you get a special discounted price. That's why it's only £12.99. That's the Tranquil Garden Club Gift Bundle, brand new here at Hunkydory today. Okay, so we're talking a lot about the club, Natalie.
We are.
We like the club. It's Club Hunkydory.
Very prestigious club to be in as well.
It's a very good club to be in. It's the 12th birthday of the club. But what do people like best about the club? We've got a little VT to tell you.
At 10, it's free to join.
Head over to hunkydorycrafts.co.uk and create a free account. This will give you access to regular free gifts and much more.
9. Free downloads.
Yes, free downloads. This could be anything. We've got inserts, we've got card fronts, we've got digi-stamps, we've got SVG files that you can use on your die cutting machines. They can be printed out time and time again. They are absolutely awesome. And who doesn't love a freebie?
Number 8, Hunkydory Hub.
Head over to the Hunkydory Hub for endless inspiration, browse tons of card galleries, catch up on our Hunkydory TV shows and enter competitions.
In at number 7, giveaways.
We love giveaways here at Hunkydory. And besides our fabulous Win It Weekly competition and spinning the wheel on our Friday shows, we also have regular giveaways with your chance to win reward points, store credit, rollover bundles and so much more.
In at 6, exclusive Members Week products.
Yes, products designed just for our club members. You get to purchase these before anybody else and at even better prices.
In at number 5, crafting community.
It's one of the biggest reasons we love Club Hunkydory is our amazing crafting community. We get to catch up with you guys every Monday to Friday at 10 o'clock on HDTV.
In at 4, it's reward points.
Yes, that's right. Earn reward points every time you shop with us. Save them up throughout the year and treat yourself to something special.
5% off all orders.
Club discount is one of the best benefits of being part of Club Hunkydory, as you get an immediate 5% off almost all products on our website, including our money-saving ultimate bundles. As the club costs nothing to join, that 5% discount is free to all club members, and it even works on our brand new launches from the day they're added to the website.
In at number 2, members events.
And they are so much fun. A few times a year, we do our Members Week events where you get double discount across the whole website, and on certain items, we do triple and even quadruple discount. It is so much fun. We do huge giveaways. It is awesome. And at number 1, it's the club gifts.
And who doesn't love a free gift? Every year, at least 4 times a year, we release exclusive club gifts that can be yours for just the price of your postage, and it's worth $11.99.
It's the top 10. It's the top 10 of club gift reasons, or reasons for being a club member, and of course, club gift is number 1. Numero uno. 5 or 6 of them a year we do,
Yeah.
which is amazing. Some people did the maths and went, okay, 5 times 12 years, that's 60. But when we started off, we started off. I think it was nearly a full year, just 1 or 2 a year, and it took us a little while to get properly going. But there's been some amazing club gifts, and I'm really proud of what the team does with them, because it's I think,
spectacular, really, isn't it? Because when you think about it, you're giving this away for free.
I know, no,
like it doesn't have to be this like.
Extravagant.
Yeah, this much work doesn't have to go into something that you're giving away for free, but that's what we do. We always go above and beyond for the customers, because they go above and beyond for like us as a company.
100%, and that is so true,
Yeah.
because the comments that we receive online, the sort of reviews that we get, and the how wonderful and nice and loyal and considerate and caring and creative that our fans are fans, because really it is. It's amazing.
I think as well this year we've done such a fantastic job as a company of listening to what people wanted, listening to what was missing, you know, when it comes to crafting, and we've brought a lot of those products to you this year, like acetate sentiments, your book of alphabets, the shape sentiments, tentfold cards. I mean, that was last year, but in the last couple of years we've done such a good job of listening to what people want and like bringing them out for everyone. So I think that's something that's really special that a lot of companies don't necessarily do.
It seems that way. People don't understand why we do it with the club gift, but I love it. It was an idea that we had
It's so
12 years ago, and
really
we're still doing it now, and I love it. I think it's fantastic, and I know that you love it at home, because I know how many club gifts we give away. So there we go. Very quick look at the club gift again. We're going to go through the bundle now. So everything that you see here is going to be part of that bundle. We did get a question that said. I've got my bundle and my club gift in the basket, and it's not letting me get the club gift.
Yeah.
The club gift is already in the bundle.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you buy the bundle, you get the club gift in there. Don't
And you
worry,
can
it will come.
You can kind of see that as well with the cost that you get in the bundles
Yes.
for. Like that bundle's only £12. It should be nearly £30.
Yes.
So that cost has already been removed from that.
Absolutely.
So if you can have one or the other.
Yes,
basically.
it is one or the other.
You can buy more of them though, can't you?
This does come in there, and people do. So people buy
will
multiple gifts.
pay for the cost of the gift.
They'll get
if
one
they
free
want.
and buy an extra
Yeah.
one or two. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so this is your Tranquil Gardens, brand new today, free for club members, beautiful colours, all fold and die cut, ready for you to press it out and build up your fantastic Hunkydory cards in this gorgeous Tranquil Gardens artwork and collection. Gorgeous, you've got foil cardstock, printed cardstock. You've got the blues in here as well. You've got the different flowers, the peonies, the hydrangeas and so on. Absolutely lovely. I said I'd show my peonies. Shall I show my peonies?
Show your
Would you like to see my
peonies.
peonies? They're the peonies at my house that Deborah took that photo.
So pretty, that
this
colour.
weekend. Let me turn it around and make sure I'm turning it the right direction. There we go. And that's a close-up there. And this here, very cute, says, "Don't worry, be happy." Very cute. But they're out. If you've got peonies, we would like to see them.
Yeah.
We've got peonies in this kit. Absolutely gorgeous. There's the hydrangeas at the bottom. So pretty. Butterflies throughout. Sentiments for birthdays, sentiments for sympathy. Sentiments that will work with all sorts of occasions in here as well. You've got tags, you've got these little embellishments. I like these sort of ribbon sections that you've got as well.
I like those. There's some
Look
of
at the
those
borders at the bottom.
on your border strips as well that you're getting in other kits.
Beautiful. You've got, as Natalie did before, but you could fussy cut with this at the bottom as well if you want to.
100%.
With $11.99, but free to you as long as you're logged in on the website as a Club Hunkydory member. Okay, I'm just going to pop that there. Right. Let's show you what else you get in your bundle. So, first things first, inserts. Watermark inserts. So you've got this sort of watermark colouring, which is just a little bit more faded, if you will. You've got 2 of each of 4 designs, so you get 8 inserts in here. There we go. It's 140 GSM, uncoated. The camera's not going to like it because of the amount of white on it. 140 GSM, uncoated, which means that you can write it up with a roller ball, you can write it with anything you want, and it's not going to smudge and everything. Really, really nice. I think they're upside down. I know they're upside down. Let's turn it that way. So you get this, and these will match with some of your printed card blanks or card stock as well, so that you can really make your cards coordinate. And then you've got double-sided papers. So there we go. As you can see, double-sided. I'm going to show you. We've got each of them there. So that's your first one, and they're the 2 sides of it. I mean, that's a beautiful pattern, isn't it? Really, really nice. You've got, that's your second. And the other side, there we go. I think we're upside down again, aren't we? It's one of those days. There we go. I'm doing a very bad job of this, I do apologise. There we go, that's beautiful. That is a little bit like Mum's wallpaper. But Mum's wallpaper that I did this weekend, so it was white, but it's got texture to it, which was really, really nice. And it went together. You know, sometimes when you wallpaper in,
It doesn't go.
it just doesn't. You know, the seams aren't matched. It matched beautifully. It was really, really nice. It was quite easy to do, really. But I mean, I shouldn't say easy to do because I told Mum it was really difficult.
Should we listen?
Mum, it were hard work.
She'll
It
be
was.
watching.
She was my sous chef. She was.
Did she cut all the? She cut and do the sticking.
Hand in things, and it was paste the wall as well, which we've not done before.
I've never done that before.
Paste the paste the paper, but there we go. Sorry about talking about Mum's wallpaper, but there we go. 8 insert sheets. We've got 2 each of 4 designs. We've got 8 double-sided papers as well. These are 150 GSM. Absolutely beautiful. Coordinates fantastically with your Tranquil Gardens collection. This is rather special. So, in our bundles, there will often be some cardstock. It's not very often that it's foiled cardstock.
No.
It's often printed cardstock, Adorable Scorer, which is gorgeous, and hand-selected colours as well that really, really work. But this is something rather special. This is worth $9.99. You can buy it separately if you want to. The code is Club-LFC50. $9.99. You can get it on our website, absolutely. If you want to get more, you can do, not a problem. 16 sheets in here. This is in the bundle. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? Look at the foiling on that. Wow. Beautiful. And the colours, absolutely gorgeous. Of course, all designed, all chosen to match. And then the foiling designed to work beautifully well with your Tranquil Gardens. Look at this. Stunning. Bring this up close. There we go. Tiny little flowers. Really, really nice. Again, coordinating colours. And these are colours that you'll have in your Adorable Scoreable stash at home. They are the 2025 Adorable Scoreable colours. So you know they're going to mix and match. So if you want some more of this pink, you'll have it in your stash at home. If not, obviously more is available on our website. There we go. Those are the different designs. I'll just bring this up closer so that you can see it. A lovely sort of trailing leaves design there. Really, really nice. So much foil on the sheet. It's amazing. Absolutely gorgeous. That is part of your bundle. And finally, last but definitely not least, this is the Tranquil Gardens pocket pad. £4.99. You can buy these separately if you want. Isn't it beautiful? It's just absolutely adorable. And it's filled with, there's 16 different designs in here. I'm not going to be able to show you all of them because I'm absolutely rubbish at turning the pages, but we're already halfway through the pad and I've only turned it 4 times. 64 sheets you've got in here, A7 size. They're a really good size for just popping onto a piece of mirri. And you get pocket pad mirri mats. So we do make mirri mats that are sized perfectly for you to just pop these straight on to create a topper. Gorgeous. Go the right way. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? So you get 4 of each. If you want to do a little bit of fussy cutting, if you want to do a little bit of decoupage, you absolutely can. Really, really nice. And there we've got the last one, but there are more designs in there than I've shown you, all in those stunning colours, that Tranquil Gardens selection collection that works so beautifully. If we bring the bundle price back up on screen, you'll see that everything I showed you there, so that was the club gift, the double-sided backing papers, the inserts, the foiled cardstock and the pocket pad are all yours for £12.99 today. That's amazing. Club-Bund 50. Grab it while it's still in stock. The club gift bundle often sells out and goes before the club gift. I'm just going to show you a couple of cards that have been made using some of these coordinating products. There's your foil card in all its glory. Absolutely beautiful. Your club gift here, more of this foil card. And that foil card, the white there, isn't that beautiful? So the white adds another sort of dynamic to it as well, like Natalie was saying before with the white.
Yeah.
You can, you know, yes, you've got your pink, yes, you've got your green. The white all suits. The foiling, stunning. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's been embossed, it seems. Yeah, that's been embossed. We've got acetate coming up, so you will get to see this. Natalie has already crafted with it, but that is coming up. More cards. When you get this many cards, you know people have enjoyed crafting with it. Okay, Nat, we're over to you for a demo.
Are you ready? So we're going to do something a little bit different this time. So we did a card, so I thought, let's do a little like gift bag, because you could I think this collection works really nicely for sort of like making cards and having like a coordinating gift box or gift bag. So for this, we're going to start off with our base, which is going to be 2 pieces of gold mirri. And we're going to keep it the length of your A4 that way round. But we're actually going to bring this to 10 centimetres on our trimmer. So I've just cut those both down at once, and then I'm going to bring in my scoreboard, get my score tool out, and I'm just going to do it on the back side of here. So I'm going to make a 6x8 bag, so it's going to be quite big. So I'm going to score it at 6, and then we're also going to score it at 8, and then I'm going to flip it around and I'm going to score it at 2 on that side. So you're just going to repeat that twice. So we're going to score it at 6, we're going to score it at 8, flip it round, score it at 2, and then when you've got those 2 pieces together, you can see that you're going to be able to line them up to make your sort of like larger bag here. What I like to do when I'm doing bags like this as well is line up my like side panels and just lightly score about 2/3 of the way down at like the halfway point. So at this case, it would be, if you're going to do it from the very corner, it's going to be 1 1/4. I've just budged it up to the 1 there so I can make sure it was at 2. So do that again. And that's just going to allow you to be able to close this bag, depending on sort of like what you're popping in it. So let's pop this down here. I'm going to grab my scissors. Let's see if I
That's
can
nice,
cut
Miri,
it
that. Nat.
at the same time.
Look at, hello, Nat.
So,
You just need to smile into the mirror. There we go.
so reflective, this mirror. It is the best mirror you can buy, for sure. So just trimming into those sections there, and then I will always, before I put my boxes or bags together, just go in and give my pieces a really nice burnish, because then you know that they're going to stand really, really nicely and sort of go together perfectly. So you don't necessarily want to burnish that score in the side tabs. That will just nicely fold in when you've made your boxes. If you wanted to, so it wasn't super crease, you can just sort of like fold it inwards. So you want to go sort of like the opposite way, completely up to you. Then we're going to bring in red liner tape, because we are obviously going to be sending this to someone.
With construction, you want red liner tape, or you indeed construction glue. But with mirri, we tend to use red liner tape, because you don't want to damage the finish of the mirri with any errant or wayward glue.
And if you're gifting it to someone as well, gift bags these days, they're so reusable, aren't they? So
yes.
People often like to reuse their gift bags, so you don't want them falling apart on anyone. So going in with red liner tape, you know that you're going to be super secure with that. So I'm going to pop that across there like so, and then we're going to pop these two pieces together. So I always just like to fold one side in so that I can make sure that those edges are all lined up, and it's lining up with both the top and the bottom section. So that's one piece done, and then I'm going to stick the other piece together once I have put all the decoration on it. And that's just because I'm going to want to put some hole punches in here, so I want to make sure that it's like in the right place.
It's easier to do when it's flat, I guess?
Yeah. So I've got two pieces of the gorgeous foil. This has come from one sheet. So I've cut them down, and they are a quarter shorter than the 6x8. And then I'm going to use this gorgeous paper with the peonies on.
It still makes me smile when you say quarter shorter.
A quarter shorter. I think it makes everyone smile. So I've got some mat and layers for this. These are 4.5 by 6.5. So I'm going to make my panels 3 notches shorter, just so I get like a thin edge, but it's not too thin when you do it like this. So I can just line that up again.
Natalie, that ring is gorgeous. On your left-hand side, isn't that fabulous? Look at that.
It's a bit sparkly today. I've not worn it this weekend because we've been DIYing. So
love it, love it, love it.
And Liam did clean it last time I was at Hobby Maker as well.
Oh, he's a good lad.
He is good, isn't he?
Mine's I've lost a little bit of weight, so mine is falling off my fingers. So I was on a dog walk a couple of days ago.
Oh no, that scares me.
I put my hand in my pocket. I brought my hand back out and was
walking
along, and then realised that my ring wasn't there, and thankfully it was in my pocket.
Oh no, it scares me.
So I'm gonna have to take it, because you can't lose something important.
That really scares me. Have I done that too short?
Lisa said she accidentally binned hers once.
You can't be admitting
was it your
to
wedding
things like
ring,
that.
your engagement ring?
Engagement ring.
Engagement ring.
I washed my hands, and then I was like,
Lisa, you
drying my
cannot.
hands with like paper towel, and it come off in the
We
paper
cannot
towel
be
and put it in the bin.
Oh my gosh.
We can't be admitting to things like that. So this one, I cut my paper a little bit too short, but that's okay because I'm just going to cut my panel down a little bit shorter. I do want to see how much of this I've got left. So if I take this to like a quarter over the 8, have I got enough to do a couple of panels here?
Anne Richard says, wide red liner tape progress, please, Dan. Natalie?
Yeah?
Did you test the wide red liner tape that I put on
We've got this wide red liner tape.
But I did give you a
tested
super wide one, a big one.
It wasn't wide,
Oh,
there was
it was
just
a big
lots on it.
Yeah.
It was rubbish.
Was it not good
Yeah,
enough? Okay,
no.
thank you very much.
It all fell apart.
The
I told
test,
Stace.
in the end, you see, you can rush things to market, you can rush things, and it's no good. We don't want lower quality product. It's got to be right. So so not yet, I'm afraid, for the longer. I do our current the place that we have it manufactured can do it for us. We were testing one or two others.
It's on,
that could be faster, but they're just not as good.
It's on Stacey's desk, I think, but
Okay, if it was a no, that's great. I just hadn't.
It was a no, sorry. I tried it a couple of times with different products as well, and with acetate, it just kind of like peeled away. It wasn't.
See, it has to be at least as good as our current product.
Exactly.
So I'm not.
It was no way comparable.
I know people might think, oh, it's value. So if you go up to like 50 yards on a roll or whatever, it might be cheap, but you can get a cheaper product.
Yeah, but it's
but
not
I
gonna
don't
be as
want
good.
it to be. It's still got to do the job.
And red
Does
liner
that make
tape
sense?
has a job, doesn't it?
It has
it's
a
so
job.
important.
And
so
ours is better.
cannot.
Ours was reformulated. It's better than it was in the
before.
past, and therefore, in our opinion, better than anyone else's on the market. Mm-hmm. So there is it is better than the standard, the regular stuff that most people sell.
And
it is higher,
we do the
higher
thicker one
quality.
in like a really incredible value pack. You get 5, don't you, in the
It's really
bundle?
good.
It's really
but
good.
I think people are after a really big roll. But all good things.
Well,
As
it's
Guinness
another
says.
thing for you to speak to Stacey about today. So let's mat and layer these onto here.
Sam says, Dan, did you check out the supplier I gave you? I think that's the one. I think that's the one that the quality wasn't as good. Thank you very much, though.
You can't have
I'll
red
to
liner
double-check,
tape.
Sam.
You can't have red liner tape that doesn't do the job of red liner tape. It's just not. It just doesn't work. But yeah, we tested it. I think Amy tested it as well because I was like, "Is this me?" So test it on Miri, test it on acetate, and when you stick things together here, we do like tests of trying to pull it apart as much as you possibly could, and it was just falling away. So these panels here are going to sit on here. I did add a little score line in as well to help that bend. So they're going to go onto our 2 panels like so. So we're dressing those elements up. And
That's
I've literally
lovely.
used 1 piece of the double-sided paper, 1 piece of this so far, and then obviously Miri, which everyone will have in their stash.
Emma says, kit for younger boys, progress please, Dan. You hinted there was something in the pipeline, age 2 to 12-ish. There is something in the pipeline, but the likelihood of it being, so it's just a timing thing. As I'm sure you'll be aware, round about the middle of June, there is a big switch in the crafting industry where things move to everything becomes very ho ho ho.
We jump
doesn't it?
6 months ahead,
we
don't we?
jump 6 months ahead and then jump back later, so it will be after the big Christmas.
We're a little bit weird like that.
Diane Barker, she's asked a question. Hunkydory Crafts, when will the trimmer blades be back in stock, please?
Yeah,
Well, guess
Dan,
what?
When will the trimmer blades be back in stock?
I know when they're going to be back
Well,
in
do
stock.
you know what? We also need to know when the knife blades are back in stock. because
That's a bigger problem.
we don't have any of them.
That's a bigger problem. And I'm, listen, I don't get too grumpy, but I'm a little. What's not as bad as irritated?
No, I don't think.
What's? It's not flustered. What is it? Like not as bad. Just irked, maybe ever so slightly irked. Because obviously, it's my fault. If it's not there, it's my fault, admittedly. Yeah, but
Yeah.
the stock tape was done wrong. So there were meant to be 1,000 or 2,000 or whatever.
Blaming someone else
stock, and then all
now.
of a sudden there's 0, and that's impossible. So either
I
somebody.
did ask Sam if there was a box missing.
Well, that's the thing. So either
said there wasn't.
somebody at home got sent, maybe someone did some picking who doesn't normally, and instead of sending a pack of them, they sent
They
a
just sent the whole
whole
box.
outer with 1,000 in or something. I don't know, but
It was
so
sad.
those will be a little while, I'm afraid. But the trimmers, Natalie, the trimmer blades, and trimmers restock as well, because we've got a handful.
Are they
of
coming?
trimmers. Natalie, it won't be today.
Well, I know that.
Natalie, it won't be tomorrow.
Is it going to be by the end of the week?
But Natalie, it's Thursday.
Oh, yes.
Thursday.
Well, that's made me a little bit happy.
Thursday,
'Cause then
Thursday.
When those trimmer blades go and you've got fluffy edges, it is pesky. So this is why I didn't put it together first, because I wanted to punch my holes out. So I've just lined this up to my board, and I've done it at 1.5 and then 4.5, and I've done it on both panels here.
Okay.
So now that when we build this up, they should line up enough for you to be able to put your ribbon through. So then, now we've done that, we can build this up. So let's go in.
This is a really nice way of doing a bag.
Just allows you to make it a
like
little
it.
bit bigger than doing it with your A4 panels. So let's go in and take this off. And
The
take this
larger
off here
format
as well.
ultra high tack tape's great for this sort of project.
So,
But all different sizes are really useful. Depends on how large your tabs are, doesn't it?
I might have messed this up a little bit, but we can make it work, I think.
Have you gone the wrong way, or?
No, I've just taken my red line and tape off that bit first, and then it was going to get sticky everywhere else, but it's okay. We've saved it, so we'll pop that in the middle so you've got that nice clean base, and then we're just going to stick that down.
Isn't that clever? You've
like this.
I wouldn't have done that. I would have got that wrong, because I wouldn't have sandwiched those two flaps in between the two larger flaps.
Got those score lines, so we can pop that in at sort of like 2/3 of the way down to sort of give you that really nice shape. And then ribbon, we have a gorgeous selection of ribbon.
We do.
In this kit. So
We
I've
do.
got a
Would
bit
you like
of
me to
that.
show you the colour options that you have, Natalie? Those are the colour options, darling.
So many. So we're going to go with this colour. And
I
then
should imagine
obviously
you
we
chose
still
them.
need to decorate. I
All
did.
right. You are the ribbon
did.
queen.
Got lots of ribbon coming up in launches soon.
Pearls. I've got some pearl gemstones to show you in a minute. I've got some acetate. We've got some... Is that the rainbow finish or shimmer adorable score? We'll
So I'm
see. We've
just
got the
gonna
mirror.
Pop this
Lovely,
together,
lovely.
and then of course we need to decorate this, and we are going to use our pocket pad to do that. So all of these products you've not yet seen, but again they coordinate so well, and they're going to work so nicely too with those main kits. So let's just go in. I'm going to do quite a big bow with this one.
Somebody's just replied
Tails
saying that the
on
stackable storage will hopefully be back with us in July. I think that might be ever so slightly. You know, wishful thinking isn't the right word, but I feel it's going to go into August. There's issues with shipping at the minute where it's hard to get the containers. Certainly to get containers at a good price. The container price has gone up by probably threefold in the last 2 or 3 months. You know, it's absolutely crazy. But they're having to go round a different way because of obviously there's issues with
they having
shipping.
to go around Africa again.
Yeah, so there's as you
Takes
can
a
understand,
lot longer now, doesn't
you know,
it?
you want everything to be safe and obviously the people to be safe. But yeah, so things are a little bit longer.
Oops. So I'm going to use this one, which of course has that peony on it. So we're keeping the sort of theme there because I'm really particular. You don't have to do this, but I'm just fussy cutting in those gaps so that it gives us a nice space. Pop those out from there.
So Natalie is using
And then this.
today this fantastic Tranquil Garden Club Gift Bundle. So she's added a little bit of mirror and some ultra high tech tapes and foam pads here. But aside from that, everything there is in your bundle. Bit of ribbon as well, actually. But the foil card is, and the gorgeous backing papers. Those are designer backing papers. You've got this this beautiful pocket pad that Nat's now decoupaging up. Absolutely gorgeous.
So
The Tranquil Garden Club Gift Bundle, £12.99. It's £31.96 worth of goodies. That big pack shot that we've shown you a couple of times, everything on that pack shot is in that bundle, and that does include your club gift. So you can either get the club gift in the bundle, where you get the discounted other products alongside it, or you can get it separately on its own. You can't have it both. You can't have both, if that makes sense. It's one or the other.
So just trimming around these butterflies just to give it extra dimension on here, because this is really going to make it stand out. Can't believe how
Brand
much
spanking
more
new
we've
club
still
gift.
got to show as well with this collection.
We do. So we've still got a
Jam-packed.
load more coordinating products to show you. We've also got, but we're not under any time constraints.
Oh, gosh,
So
no.
I hope you're not at home because we're not here. So if we want to go to, you know, like other places where you get, and it finishes on the hour and all that sort of stuff. No. We just keep going.
Not here.
It's fine. Don't you worry about it. And
Got
I've
nothing else
got
to do.
a Delightful Daisies A5 paper
I'm
pad
so
to show
excited
you.
to use that.
We're going to. I wonder whether we can whether we can steal a fourth demo out today.
Fourth?
One using that.
I was going to do that as the third
Oh,
one.
you're doing that as a third, right? Okay,
Yeah.
if you're doing that as a third,
Unless
right?
you want me to do another one.
Oh, I don't know.
We'll see where we get to.
See where we get
just
to.
Said
See where we get to.
We have
there's
there's no time constraint.
no time constraints.
You've not got anything important apart from your meeting with Stace, but we can cancel that.
I've got. Well, yeah, absolutely. Now I've heard she's in such a good mood.
So I've gone in. I've made my pocket pad mirror mat, but you'll have some around. I thought we had some. Oh, we do as well. They're down there. Do we? Yeah. What an idiot. Oh well. I've made it now.
I think idiot's a bit harsh now.
I'm calling it myself. I think it's okay.
Okay.
So
I
let's
won't agree
pop.
with you, of course.
Yeah. Everyone knows that you definitely do.
Not true.
So let's pop those on there. I think the only thing I'm going to steal from my kit is maybe a sentiment, just because I don't have one in here. Or actually, no, I'm not going to steal one from there. I'm going to use one of our shape sentiments because they're going to work perfectly with this. So that is going to go in the middle. And then let me grab my big book of shape sentiments, my new favourite thing ever.
This, I do not know.
Absolutely love it.
I do not. I've got no
Make a
idea what the
wish.
stock's
I'm gonna
like
go
on
with
this.
this Someone special.
It went so fast. I'm not. I don't even know if it's still in stock. Then it must have. Sam must have managed to get it back on the machine somehow. I don't know.
No,
how.
I don't think she did because I spoke to her the other
Right,
week.
so we might be on dregs then.
We might be very close to not having any of this left.
The Big Book of Shape Sentiments, absolute cracking pad, and they're designed to coordinate with your adorable scorables. So the colours
They're so good.
are going to complement and match your adorable scoreable colours. So it just all really works so nicely together.
Oh, so we're going to pop this in the centre of my panel.
We've got plenty of stock at the moment.
Oh,
but
let's do it like
probably
that.
won't last until the end of Christmas.
Ah, right, okay.
To someone
okay.
special,
So
and then
when
make a wish.
there may well be. Oh, I'll just say it. There's going to be a Christmas version of the Shape Sentiments pad.
I'm so excited.
There is. I'm really excited. So that might be when you see this one sell out because we'll show this one at the same time, if that makes sense. So it'll have its second big outing on TV and so on.
So let's pop that there. This one needs to go towards the bottom. So it just sits over here. Look how well it coordinates though.
Gorgeous.
Like you would actually think that these were from this collection. This is why I love them so much. They're so much fun. And then there you go. A nice, quite large gift bag actually. Loads of fun detailing on there. You've got that foiling as well. The pocket pad.
It's beautiful.
Awesome. And then you could add a little handle if you wanted to. But we're going to leave it there
That
for now.
paper's trying to come away at the
I
bottom.
know. It's this side, isn't it?
A little cheeky paper.
We'll stick it back down.
Do you know what I love with this? Oh, sorry, leaning forward. Do you know what I love with this? I like that you can, when you're present. So I love it when your gift tag matches on the present matches your card, right?
nice,
That's really nice, yeah. But this is where your gift bag
Your whole bag
matches your card. So there we go.
2 for 1.
So 2 for 1. That's. We're gonna get that! Yay! We lost a bit of light there as well. There we go.
And as well, I really love that the foiling on this bag and the cardstock that I've used actually matches the foiling from your estate.
Isn't it amazing?
So it like actually really coordinates.
The
so
team
well.
does some amazing stuff with the
There you go.
coordination. Okay, few things to go through now. Number one, I showed this about 10 minutes ago. And I thought at the time, there's a little bit of a crease there, but the crease is meant to be there because this lifts up. And you've got beautiful butterflies
that's
underneath.
clever.
Isn't that nice, you see? So you've got
That's
top
very
it.
clever.
And that's why that was there, which is very, very nice. Okay, I'd like to mention our prize rollover. Did we have a VT for a prize rollover? Here is our VT for our prize rollover. So everything that you see on screen here has been added to our prize rollover. We had something each show, yes? We take something and add it to the prize rollover box, if you will. The idea is that we can somebody can win it on the spin the wheel, but it just hardly ever gets one. I don't know if it ever has got one.
No, I think
we give everything away on the wheel, but for some reason this just doesn't happen.
The last good spin the wheel we did, and
We took it off
the wind blew it.
because we give it away on membership.
The wind blew it, but the last one we did was Get the Show. That was a good one.
Did we do? Right, okay, that's quite a good one. Okay, so it doesn't seem to be on the wheel anymore, but it has been on the wheel for years, and for some reason it just never goes. So, okay, so now we do it with Members Week, right, which is why.
So we replaced it with Win the Show on the wheel.
We've replaced it with Win the Show on the wheel. Okay, I like that. Right, I've got that now, and that's one. That's it. It all makes sense. Okay, so prize rollover worth over £600. There's going to be one lucky winner. We are going all out for Club Hunkydory's 12th birthday. Simply place an order with us during our 12th birthday celebrations, which goes from today through till
Monday midnight.
Monday midnight. Okay, so you are getting a full 7 days, even though we're starting on a Tuesday, if that makes sense. And then there's going to be one lucky winner, and you're going to win that. And people win stuff with Hunkydory TV each and every week. We give away this stuff. You'll see people comment, I got my gift, I got this. And we send them out straight away. So people do get stuff. It's not one of those things where you watch and you go, I'm never going to win. Keep watching. At some point you'll win. You know, everyone's going to. It's the law of averages or whatever. I don't know, some kind of law. The Hunkydory law. Everyone wins. Okay. In a minute... Right, so we're going to go through the coordinating products here, but in a minute, afterwards, we're going to go through this. I'm just going to give you a really, really quick sneak peek. This is the brand new Delightful Daisies A5 paper pad. Look at it. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? Look at those daisies. Beautiful. I mean, look at that. Fabulous,
so
fabulous,
gorgeous.
fabulous. The bees on there as well. Really, really beautiful. Really, really pretty. Should be £7.99. It's £3.99 just because we are celebrating our Club Hunkydory's 12th birthday. This isn't an old product. This is brand spanking new. It's been manufactured especially for this week.
Me and Amy were talking about this kit, and we said it would make a stunning collection.
A stunning collection.
Yeah.
So we can do this. We can go down that route. We can go down that route. I thought it was so beautiful. But we're going to have a proper little look at it after. So, are we going to get?
Do you want to do 4?
Have you got? I'd love to do 4. I'd love to do.
Should we do this one next with the daisies, and then we'll go back?
Right. Okay. So we'll do that. Right. Okay. Yes.
Cool.
Right. Okay. So we're messing everything up as usual. So we're going to do the daisies, but then we're going to do the coordinating products for our fantastic Tranquil Gardens after this, and we're going for 4 demos instead of 3 today. Okay. However long it takes, it takes. This is the Delightful Daisies A5 paper pad. It's beautiful. It feels lovely. So it's an uncoated pad, which means that if you want to get shabby chic with it, if you want to colour it with anything, you can do. How many different sheets? We've got 12 different designs. You've got 4 of each, so 48 sheets in total. You've got lovely patterns and background patterns. But you've also got these large format. This is A5, everybody. You've got these large format daisies. But you can take a section. Obviously, if you want to take that section, absolutely. And if you want to turn that around, make it into a topper, you absolutely can do. Completely up to you. There's loads you can do with this. Really, really pretty. You've got the woods in the background there. It's kind of a collage style, isn't it?
I think this is going to be gorgeous for people who do journals and make journals.
Yes, of course.
It's going to be really, really pretty because it's got a lot of artwork in it, but you can also like layer them together and do like individual pages, add photos to this. It's
add this to your order.
Oh, it's so pretty.
£3.99. You've got that torn edge effect there as well. You've got all the daisies at the bottom. You've got them in the watermark sort of style. You've got that lovely pattern coming through that you saw earlier on. It's in here as well. Love that you start to get into the blues as well down at the bottom.
It's
really,
nice,
really nice.
isn't it?
Look at that. I mean, just frame that. Pop that onto a piece of mirror. It's the front of the card. It's gorgeous. Because you get 4 of each, fussy cut 1 or 2 of the daisies, pop them on top. You've got a load of dimension as well. Really, really nice. A little bit of Dutch grey ball on the back. Don't waste that. Use it. Die cut with it, and then pop something on top, and it just raise it up. Absolutely fantastic. Delightful Daisies pad, 48 sheets, brand spanking new today, exclusive to us here at Hunkydory. You can't get this anywhere else in the world. You can't get the club gift anywhere else in the world. The only place you can get it is direct from us at hunkydorycrafts.co.uk. Nat.
Yes.
Let's come to you.
Oh, we're going to do this now?
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, we can do that. So let's go in. So like I said, I think this is perfect for making a journal with. So we're going to show you sort of like how to put one of those together. And I have got some really nice papers, first of all, that we're going to use. So I'm going to do it like 5x7. So what I'm going to do is just trim this down ever so slightly. So it's going to fit as like the front and the back panel. So I'm just going like 2 notches below each of the sections. So that's going to be the front. This is going to be the back. I don't want to cut that bit off, so let me just trim that away there. There we go. And then I'm going to have this on the inside. So this one's really easy because it's already to size. So we can just trim those down again. So that is going to be sort of like the basis of my book, and then I'm going to pull out some other pages. So this is from our craft room that we've been using
Look at
with
them.
this. So
Isn't that
I'm just going to
beautiful?
pull like one of all the different designs.
Now, first ever club gift was called Dragonfly Dance, and it was beautiful.
We brought that out.
Well, we
Did we redo that one though? I
redid.
definitely remember that.
Yeah, it came out as like a refresh, I think as a craft stack.
Quite possibly.
A number of years later, I would reprint Dragonfly Dance, but I am 99% sure we can't reprint Dragonfly Dance because it no longer exists.
Oh,
I think it was
did
something.
it die when the NAS went?
I think when the NAS went, and it was so old that it wasn't even on backups of backups anymore, if that makes
Oh,
sense.
yeah.
So
That was
yeah, so
quite
I think it went.
Quite a sad time when that happened. So I am trimming these pages down. You could obviously make yours bigger if you wanted to, so you didn't have to do this. But of course, we're just going to make like a little book with this one. So I'm just kind of going, not being too precise with where I'm cutting it or looking at where or what bits I'm like removing away. Quite a lot of these are in this section, so
Natalie
gonna
Karen
put these
says she's going
together.
to order the club gift bundle as a birthday gift to herself.
what
Happy
a nice birthday gift.
Happy birthday. It's
That
the
is
12th birthday for Club Hunkydory today, so it's everyone's birthday.
Everyone's
isn't it?
birthday.
But Karen's special birthday.
So I'm just going to do like 4 sections of this. You can obviously make this as big or as long as you want it to be. It's completely up to you. So I've got 4 pieces of my craft card. Craft card works so nice with this as well. And we're just going to stick these designs that we've got here onto these pages. So let's go in and do this. I'm going to kind of like leave it as like I'm going to show you how to build it up, but then you can obviously go ahead and add or remove anything from this. So I'm going to double side these pages so we could use it in that way. So we can just, and all of these little tabs and elements that I've cut off as well, I'll be able to bring these in when I'm like adding to these pages. This could be like a journal for someone who is really into their like garden and has lots of flowers and things. So you could use these little pages, adding photographs here.
So much into the garden again. And I think part of it was that stunning
Was that
weather.
nice weather?
I think
I agree.
3 weeks of that nice weather gives you long enough to be able to really make an effort in the garden. You know, and we have our jobs. So, you know, I did the power washing, but we moved a load of things. Deb's mum and dad came round one day and helped us for, I mean, a full day really. We got loads of stuff done. And then it's just so nice, isn't it? So you're just looking out.
Just sit out there as well, and you spend a lot more time out there as
Don't
well when
you?
it's been really nice. So
But I remember
3.
we were stood looking out on the
some
garden yesterday, and it was teeming it down with rain.
Oh, it was horrible
And-
yesterday. The
Well, I know,
rain.
but we're actually quite chuffed about it because the
That it
ground's
rained,
the
yeah.
ground's getting some.
It was quite nice because it was very. At one stage, I thought it's never gonna rain. We're gonna have a hosepipe ban soon. I'm not gonna be able to water the plants.
I know.
So I was quite happy that it did stop.
But by the end of the day yesterday, we decided that was enough and we didn't need any more now, so the sun can come back.
I don't think it was the amount of rain that we had. I think it was how like much it was. It was like it was a thunderstorm at times, especially near us. And
Well, you're up in the hills, aren't you?
yeah, it was terrible. And Oscar wanted to go outside, and I looked at him and I was like,
Are you sure?
okay then. So I opened the back door for him. He like peered his head outside, saw how much it was raining, and then gave me this really sad look as if to say, I'm really sorry, I don't want to go out in the rain. And then he just wanted to snuggle for the rest of the evening, so that's what we did. He was not going outside. So they are my 4 panels. They are 4.5 by 4.5, and then I've just cut the pages down to give me a little bit of an edge on there. This panel here is 11 by 8. Oh, that should be smaller than that. Let me just trim this down. This should be 7. I was going to do this as like a panel, and then we are going to pop this in here, and I'm going to score it at 5, and then I'm going to score it at 6. So that is going to give me a really nice edge here.
If you're placing
So
your
you're gonna
order
have
for
that
the club
gorgeous, like,
gift
book.
or for the club gift bundle, this delightful Daisies paper pad is just £3.99 on the Hunkydory website.
Ooh, just knocked
That's
the
half
camera.
price, so £7.99 down to £3.99. We do this when we launch, when we have a members week. We're trying to do this as often as we can. We've had a couple of beautiful ones. There was the snowman pad last year. We've had a birds one earlier this year. There's been a butterfly one.
The butterfly one is really
So
pretty.
we've got there's a few that we've done. We're trying to keep it going for a little while. I'd like to, for as long as we can afford to do it anyway. So grab them while they're available. If any more are available when this is finished, then we'll bring them back for next time.
And they're really nice as well because they are made with our, they're made like our essential book of papers. They are matte-tastic, so they're very different from like other things that we actually do here at Hunkydory, because a lot of our stuff is normally foiled. So it's nice that this isn't. So I'm just making a little strip for this inner edge. So let's just pop that on there. This is why I need my trimmer blades, because my paper's getting fluffy.
They are coming on Thursday. Trimmer blades. We'll do a deal. We'll do a deal.
So
I will have a look. I can have a chat with Lisa later on.
Lisa's probably going to say no more deals.
I guess so. We got an I guess so from Lisa. It's as good as you're going to get.
It is, that's for sure. So I'm going to go in and add tape across the middle section. I'm just going to go in like so.
They're coming Thursday, so so we could probably make them live like tomorrow afternoon, because so once all the days orders have gone out, then we'll be able to put, as long as they're coming in first thing on Thursday, then we'll be able to.
Oh, do you want to risk
pick them
that
for
though?
Thursday.
Are they definitely coming Thursday?
They are
they here? Are they in the
100%
country?
definitely coming. Yes, they're in the country. They
Goodness.
are winging their way up. If it wasn't for the bank holiday, they would have been here tomorrow morning.
Oh, bank holidays.
So instead, they'll be here Thursday morning.
So I'm going to pop these
Bank
two
holidays are
panels.
brilliant in that I like that. I like the
We
team
love a
get
bank
a
holiday
break.
because it's nice, isn't it? It's nice to have a rest, an extra
the team
day.
get a break, and I think that's absolutely brilliant, and it's important. And we don't work bank holidays for the reason that I think people need a break. You know, you do need a break, so I like that we don't. But equally, we want to get orders out, so we have the big rush when we come back to get all those orders out. So it's a little bit tricky, but you do want the team to have a decent break. It's just unfortunate that the weather wasn't what you really want it to be for a bank holiday. You know?
No, I know. People would probably prefer to be in and packing. Well, let's just trim that off. And then we need a way to pop our pages in. Now, we don't have to wait very long for this because they are coming soon. I'm not going to use them because obviously we don't have them, but our binding discs are coming back in soon. Stacey promised they're going to be here soon. But we don't have them right now.
I have just finalised an order this morning for something to do with binding discs, but I'm not going to say anything more than that because I'm not allowed to.
Don't. Because I'm sad that they're not here already.
But I pressed the button on something this morning. Bing! Big
So that
tick,
probably
yes.
means that they're coming soon
Big
then
tick,
if
yes, and
you've done
sign
that.
up. Oh no, something different.
Oh no.
I know, badness.
I don't know this.
Naughty,
Stacey doesn't
naughty.
tell me any secrets anymore. So we're going to do this at, I'm going to do like quarter inches, half inches, sorry, all the way along here. I'm not sure how many we're doing. We've got 4 pages, but you can obviously do as many as you want because you'll be able to fill it up quite a bit. So let's do it about there. I hope that works actually. Let me test this theory. Yeah, that should be fine. I'm going to pop that in there. And then we can just like create a concertina with this. Bring this together. Obviously, depending on how many pages you want to put in here, then you just carry on and add more and more and more of those concertinas in. If you're using your binding discs, then you won't need to do this and you'll be free to use as many of them as you want as well. So let's just see how many is going to fit on this.
Excellent.
'Cause I need a back panel as well. probably made this a little bit too short. Let's just carry on. Oh, I have as well. I've cut an extra. I did an extra thing and I've cut it off. We'll just add some
Right,
more. 'cause
while
we
you're
can
scoring
stick
this
it
now,
together.
question for you, non-craft related. Naughty, naughty. Are you watching The City Is Ours?
Oh, we finished it.
Have you finished it?
Yeah. Yes. It's been out for
Kelly's
ages.
finished. Oh, has it been out for ages?
Yeah.
Is that just me?
It's
Have I
just
only just
you.
caught up with this?
We've binge watched that. Like we watched it in about 2 days, I think.
Okay, so we're
Very good.
on. So no spoilers. We're on. I think episode like 3. I think we've watched something like that. And I said we were talking. I said to Debs, I said, do you know what? It's got him in it. You know who him is, yeah? I said, same thing can't happen, can it? Because everything he's in. Everything he's in.
Do you know what I think it is? I think he's too expensive, so they can't keep him for the whole
could
series.
be
So
it.
he gets killed off so
It's
quickly.
either that or
This
it's...
is what I'm thinking.
No spoilers, of course.
No.
Yeah, it's either that or it's become a thing now, and it's quite... And it's, you know, it's a plot, like, you know, whatever it's called.
No, I just
forget the name.
think, yeah, I think he's too expensive. So they go, oh, how long can we have him for? And then you don't get him for as long as you need. So I've added too many now. What you want is you want to keep this. So you've got 2 like flat sections, as you can see there. Those flat sections I'm then going to stick down onto here. So I'm not going to do it on the spine. I'm going to go as close to this bit as possible. And I'm not going to go all the way up either because this bit isn't as long.
Everybody, this is using the Delightful Daisies paper pad. Absolutely beautiful paper pad. Just £3.99 during our birthday celebrations. 12th birthday, Club Hunkydory's 12th birthday.
And then I'm going to stick this. I want that bit to go on there. So just by that piece. And then this bit I want to go on the other side. So just by the end of that piece. And then that is going to give you this like nice like rounded edge so that when you open the book, the pages will sort of like come out as well so you can actually see them all. And then this bit, these bits here, and of course you can add in as many as you want. They just stick to the panels here. So we can just go in and I'll just use my tape runner for this. Of course, use your red liner tape because it is going to be like a book and you don't want that coming away. So then you can just stick that down to each section. We'll go in with the next one.
Absolutely beautiful.
But I think it works so well for this pad because of the themes that you've got in it. It's just such a gorgeous like selection of artwork.
Do you know
It's going to
what I'd
work
love to do
so
with this?
nicely.
I'd love to put little white sections with like lines on it that you could write a little, you know,
you
so
could
that
use
and they could go on each page, but not going, you know, so that they you can still see the artwork if that makes sense. And it could just be notes, so you could put photos and things like that in as well. Absolutely gorgeous.
You've got your notepad book, haven't you? Your Hunkydory notebook that came out with your binding disc, so you're going to be able to use that with them. And then again, I've just put 4 pages in here, but you could put like as many pages as you want in that section. You can obviously make this larger or smaller depending on sort of like what you're doing, but then you've got that beautiful sort of book and all of the pages like open out with the mechanism that we've put in there, so you're going to be able to sort of like see all of those pictures. But it's a really nice sort of like starting point and a really good for like people who do journals, or maybe it's like a log that you're wanting to start off. Maybe it's a health journal or a diary that you're wanting to make, anything like that. You're going to be able to do. But it's a nice like fun craft.
No, that is
gives
first
that sort
class.
of like
I've not seen that before, and I adore
like
it.
that scrapbook feel as well. So if you are into like scrapbooking, of course I've made mine 5x7, but these could be larger. It could fit like an A5, or you could do it 8x8. But this sort of like type of technique and stuff is really, really nice. And you open it out and you can see all of those like beautiful pages in there. So hopefully that gives you some inspiration of how you can be using this paper pad.
A beautiful book. Natalie, that is
Cute, isn't
absolutely gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. I love the white ribbon as well because it goes with the daisies.
Yeah.
Delightful Daisies paper pad. Grab it while you can. I don't think that'll be around too long. That's it's absolutely. We've done some beautiful pads with the members events, but that's absolutely gorgeous. I think people like it a lot. Natalie,
Yeah.
I'm going to repeat our Win It Weekly. Let's do that. Okay, so to win 5,000 reward points, or for your chance to win 5,000 reward points, we're giving away 4 lots of 5,000 reward points worth 50 quid each. Which means that if you win, you'll be able to have £50 worth of stuff on our website. Whatever you like is completely up to you, and that's the Win It Weekly this week. We need the answer to this question. People born in May are considered to be lucky, shy, or clumsy. One of those 3. If your answer is the same as ours, then you've got a chance to win, and we're going to find out on Friday. We're still going to be spinning the wheel today, but before we do that, I want to show you the gorgeous coordinating products that go with our brand new Tranquil Gardens club gift. Okay, so first off we have some ribbon. This is the ribbon that Natalie, bless you, Liz. We had a sneeze. This is the ribbon that Natalie used, the selection that Natalie used. You get 21 metres of ribbon in here, $6.99 instead of $9.99, because we do our best to discount products down whenever we do a new club gift launch. So 21 metres in there, so you've got 7mm wide, 3 metres in each of 7 colours. As you can see, those colours are going to coordinate beautifully with your kit. We've got some Diamond Sparkles pearls, a selection that Nat's put together. Should be $11.96. They're £6.99, brings them to £1.75 each instead of £2.99 each, which is amazing. You get the gold and the silver, they're pearl as well. 120, I think, it should be, yes, 120 of these self-adhesive individual gemstones in each of these packs. So you get 480 in total. You've got the blues there, and it goes from the icy blue all the way through to the deep midnight blue. You've got your purples, and you've got the gorgeous pinks as well. That is beautiful, isn't it? Look at that baby pink colour there. Absolutely gorgeous, lovely and soft. So we'll do you for your Tranquil Gardens, but also it's the right time to be buying your Diamond Sparkles, because if you're getting them at £6.99 instead of $11.96, that's a great collection there. Would you like to see the acetate? Here we go. This is, as long as the, there we go, as long as the camera likes it, you've got the beautiful butterflies going up the side there, with the flowers going up the side. Comes on both sides as well, that Nat. So you've got, if you fold that in half, it's on the back and the front.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you're going to do more than fold that in half. 16 sheets. You've got the gold foiled acetate, automatically silver on the reverse. So you get the gold and the silver there. That's design 1. Design 2, which is the same as that foil card that Natalie showed before, a lovely trailing leaves design. If I bring it up close, you'll see, there you go, absolutely gorgeous, and you can see the foil there as well. 4 designs, 4 of each. Beautiful flowers across the base there. Foiled, really luxurious, absolutely gorgeous, but that's going to be gorgeous for the front of your cards. And something here, a lovely pattern. I don't know what that pattern's called, Nat. Any idea? This style of pattern, but it reminds me of some like mattresses. Do you know what quilting?
Yeah,
Quilting,
like a
does that make
quilted
sense?
design.
Yeah, it's a quilted
I
design there.
understand.
Gorgeous. Silver on the back, gold on the front. I showed you 4 sheets there. You get 4 of each, so it's 16 in total. What's this? This looks... Oh, it's our adorable scoreable selection. There we go. I was just wondering to see if it was shimmer. I think all that shimmer's gone, is it?
I imagine
You did do
so.
some shimmer. I think it went.
I think there's a small amount.
Maybe a small amount. If you still want some of that shimmer, there might be a tiny amount left. We did an amazing deal on it. This is your adorable scoreable selection. So $5.99 is down to $4.99, and you get colours that are going to work perfectly with your kit. 12 sheets in total, 6 of each. As you can see, colours that are going to go gorgeously with that Tranquil Garden collection. We've got the pink, the purple there. We've got the pink, and kind of everyone's favourite, really. And this
Green tea.
This is all over my house. We've got this colour. We've got it absolutely everywhere. But also one of the 2 most used colours. So we know how much cardstock goes into the creative team because they say, "Can we have more of this, please?" Yeah. And the 2 colours that get used more than any are Hessian and
Love
green
the
tea.
Hessian.
Did you know that?
Love that colour.
Hessian and green tea are the 2 most used colours. Anyway. Both of which, yeah, like sort of new colour. That green tea is a fantastic colour.
It's really nice.
Look at that Miri selection. That's going to go beautifully. So you're picking out colours that are in this Tranquil Garden. So you get this sort of soft blueberry there. How many different colours? We've got 8 sheets. We've got 18 sheets, 6 shades, 3 of each. So you've got 3 there. You've got this pinky colour here, 3 is there. Those, I should know the names, but don't, I'm afraid. the deeper colour is in there as well, so it gets picked out. There we go, as you can see. It gets picked out with this mirror, and that's really going to highlight, when you use it, any of that colour on your sheets or that are on your toppers or indeed on your pocket pad are going to be brought out because of these. Gold, of course, you've got the purple, and you've got this, what's the colour? It's not called soft blueberry. It might be called soft blueberry.
It is.
Well, what was that first one called then?
Which one is it?
That one, which is like a more purpley sort of tone.
Is it not the...
They're the two different ones next to each
not
other, you see.
violet?
I'm not sure.
You've got vivid violet, soft blueberry, rich gold, pastel pink, lilac shimmer.
Lilac shimmer. That's it. Thank you very much. Lilac shimmer, Lise. Beautiful. It should be $9.99. It's $6.99. This is where, I mean, the amount of people that buy our coordinating mirror packs, because 18 sheets for $6.99.
So good, isn't it?
It's
You won't
madness.
find it anywhere
It's
else.
madness. I think, have we been through all the products now?
I don't know, you didn't do them in order.
I didn't do them in order, no. That's because that would be what you should do.
Yeah, I think we're all good.
Okay,
Yeah.
last thing I'm going to tell you about before we go across to Nat for a demo that she wasn't expecting. Thank you very much,
Always
Nat.
ready.
Is the bundle again? I just want to take a quick look at this. The bundle's flying, as you can imagine. It's such good value. £31.96 worth of goodies for £12.99, containing your club gift is in there, so you can't have that as well. It's already in the bundle. I promise you it will be there when you buy the bundle. You get the toppers, you get the foil card, you get the printed card, you get the double-sided papers, you get the inserts down at the bottom, you get the foil card that's on either side, you get that pocket pad. Everything in there for $12.99. Absolute bargain. And don't forget that fantastic Delightful Daisies pad as well, because it's such an incredible deal at
So
$3.99.
nice.
Natalie.
Okay, so we're going to do a acetate stepper next. So I've got my acetate, I've cut it down to 28 centimetres by 20 centimetres. So this is the size I've chosen to for what we're going to do with this. And I'm going to use this design here. Now, if I line this up on here, it fits really nicely at the 10 centimetre mark. I'm going to get like a nice edge around. So that gives me 5 centimetres on each side for my steps. Now, I'm going to do something a little bit different here, because I'm going to put the steps in the centre of my stepper. So when I do this, I always like to start off with my central point, which is 14. So I'm going to go all the way across at 14, and then I need a ruler. There's about, I know, but I'm trying to find where they are.
Let me go looking. Purple.
They're hidden. That's why. Thank you. And then I'm going to line this up to be at the 5 centimetres here, which is pretty much on the right edge. And then we are going to go down to, so we're going to go from 5 to 15, which is here. So we're going to do it at 3. We're going to do it at 6. So just following that guide. It's really important when you're scoring on acetate to not add scores where you don't want them. So this helps like give you a little guide as well. So 3, 6, then we're going to do 1 at 10. So make sure I've got that right. Down to 15. And then I'm also going to do 21. So that one is there. I'm hoping. I'm going to do that to about 15 as well. We can always go back in and extend those lines once we have done our next step, which is to cut this out. So I'm going to line this up to 5 centimetres on my mat, and then I'm going to go from that last score line there to the very top score line. I'm going to flip it over and do exactly the same thing again. So 5 centimetres. We're going to go from the top to the bottom score. That fits perfectly, and I think my score lines are mostly, apart from maybe those two, let's just go over them, mostly there. So I can just line this up now and just go bring those scores all the way down to those like cut lines that we've just created. And then when I do acetate, I always like to use my score board as like a guide and actually hold both pieces up to here, because that means that you're going to get the crispest scores when you go in here and do these side panels. So then your acetate will sit perfectly. And then we're going to mount in and valley fold these bits. So again, just being really careful to So make sure you hit those scores, because if you don't hit the scores, acetate is a lot less forgiving than cardstock for your mats and layers. So, oh, I missed one. I thought I had. Have I? Yeah, I missed that one. And then that one's going to go upwards. And then that one goes down again.
Acetate step is absolutely brilliant. We had a question on YouTube. Lynn Williams saying, Dan, is it different coloured binding discs? Well, Lynn, I will not lie to you, so I will say nothing.
You're terrible. You are terrible. You're going to get us in so much trouble.
If they were, they'd be really good colours.
So I've cut out from the cardstock these panels which are going to sit on the front of my card here. So these are 3.5 by 12.5 inches. And then I've got the rest of this cardstock here, which I'm going to cut down for the back piece. So this needs to be 20 inches. So I'm going to take off again, I'm going to take that to, I'm going to take off 1.5 centimetres.
20 inches?
20 centimetres I meant. Get mixed up. I never use centimetres, so it really freaks me out when I do
stretching
this.
her cardstock again, Lace.
Then I'm going to do, how am I going to do this now? The size of my card, so that needs to be 12.5. So let's bring that down to there. So that should fit nicely in this centre panel here. Then I want to cut my panels down 3.5. Or do I want it 3.5, or do I want it a little bit in the middle? No, I do. So 3.5. We're just going to trim down here. I'm going to flip it over, do exactly the same again.
Okay.
So 3.5.
And then come across.
And then I want to line this bit up to, so I know that's 7, so I want to take, oh, I always get muddled up with this bit. If that's 7, let's just do it at 7 first. We can always take away, but I can't add anything. So let's see how this fits in now. You can see it's too small, so I was right. I needed to take that down to 5.5.
This is brilliant, because what you're seeing here is Nat is obviously doing this without any prep. We know we've said, okay, let's do another demo because we like the kit so much. But so what you're seeing here is cut, measure twice, cut once.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah. So she instead of just going for it, she double checked that.
You're going to get that really nice fitted panel. If I open it out, you can see, and it's also just going to give you an edge,
which is great.
So it's not right up to the cardstock. If you could do that if you wanted to, because obviously this is the back panel, but I'm just going to leave it like this. And then what I would suggest is that if you wanted to cover this back piece up, is that you use this as like a template now, so you could go over on your cardstock, no matter what cardstock it was, and sort of do that together. But we're going to leave it.
And then you can pop that on the back, which will cover any glue in between, because naturally like acetate is transparent, so you can see the glue through.
It is quite good to use your tape runner with this, because it doesn't give you much to sort of have to hide. It's quite nice. So we can just keep this nice and snug in here. Just going to make sure those edges fit. And then I'm going to go in with my burnishing tool and just make sure that is fully stuck on my acetate. And you'll be able to tell if it's stuck or not, because when we turn it over, you'll make that tape, you won't see as obvious. It will really nicely stick onto there. So top tip, always go over with your burnishing tool on your tape lines, and that is going to make sure that that is super secure on your acetate. So that is step 1. Step 2, we're going to put these on the front of our side panels, so we can just go in with this. So let me just pop this over here now, and what you want to do is line it up with the panels on the inside of your card, so that they sort of like sit in line with those edges. Like
Fiona
so.
And Julie on YouTube asking about the binding discs, and when they're back in stock, can we do a show with demos, please? Your
Yeah.
idea is excellent. She said, I didn't really take notes when they were launched, thinking I wouldn't use them now. I'm really keen to try them. So your logic is great. Let's do a show with demos. We've got one planned on the 13th of June. Friday the 13th of June will be our binding discs back in stock show, where we'll demo. We're just going to spend the whole show, a whole day on binding discs,
Yeah.
okay, and how you use them, how you get the best from them. They
Different
will
ways
be back.
to
They
pop
will
them
be
in
back
as
in
well.
stock, okay.
Different ways to use them. That'll be a good show.
So that's 13th of June for you, okay.
So I'm going to pop that in there. Now, if you were a bit particular and this bit of acetate was annoying you, you could take your craft knife or your scissors, stretch this out
Trim that.
and trim around there. Completely up to you. I might do it. We'll see.
Do you know what? I think
I'm a bit,
I don't.
because when I put that there, you're going to be able
Okay.
to, can you
Yeah,
see?
let's do it. Let's do it. So can we do it
Might as well.
Would you do it freehand with a craft knife onto a glass mat? Or
I would probably do it onto one of those mats
would you like me to bring
because it gives you a little bit more bounce, and with your acetate you want to be able to really press down, so using this mat is going to be able to give you that extra, like, I feel like you can press down a lot more on a mat like that
Well, yeah,
than you
it's
can
got give, so it goes
on
in
a glass mat. With a glass mat, it glides across
less
it.
slip, maybe.
So now you've got that nice little gap. We can go in with this. Go in with a little bit of foam pad. Don't necessarily have to use foam pads.
Now
I'm gonna line
remember,
it up.
Nat has been doing this from scratch without prep or a plan of where she was going from the start. Yeah, so you might say, okay, well, this is quite a complex card. You can have complex cards with this kit, with the Tranquil Gardens kit. You can go really simple with it. The artwork will do the talking because it's such a beautiful,
It's
beautiful
so
kit.
stunning.
The design
This
and the
is gonna go
artwork is going to look absolutely gorgeous for you. But yes, you can get as complex, as advanced as you like with this. You can keep it really stripped back and beautiful and simple. It'll look great with apertures. It's going to
Yeah.
look fantastic throughout.
Your
Lovely,
Hunkydory
lovely kit.
guide to card making and your layout libraries are going to be really helpful with kits like this, especially when you've got so much artwork that you're wanting to use on everything. So there you go. You've got your acetate stepper, but it's adorned with all of that gorgeous kit. And again, I've just used one topper and one piece of cardstock. So off our kit, we've still got all of these to use off our sheet and one full piece of cardstock. But you could be using backing papers with this, you could be using your foiled cardstock with this. Like, there's so many different things we have in this kit that you can use. So there you go.
Beautiful, Natalie, and the fourth demo. Thank you
Fourth
so very
demo.
much. I hope you've enjoyed that. It's Club Hunkydory's 12th birthday, and we're going to be having a lot of fun with it all the way through this week. Brand spanking new products each and every day launching. We're going to be spinning the wheel each and every day, and guess what it's time for now, Nat?
Spin the wheel.
Let's do it. You're doing this, you're on this side
I'm on that
tomorrow.
side tomorrow, so I'll spin the wheel tomorrow. You can do it
Okay.
today.
I'm allowed to spin the wheel. Natalie is going to be spinning the wheel tomorrow for us, so I will spin the wheel today. We have a question that we ask you when we're spinning the wheel. And my question today is, I've got no idea. There we go. When you were 12, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Oh my goodness.
When
don't
you were
even remember.
12, what did you want to be when you grew up? I know what I wanted to be when I'm 90% sure I wanted to be a prime minister.
Oh my
Right?
god,
But I
that's
thought-
such a you thing.
I thought,
That didn't work out.
I know, I thought there were loads of them, right? So I thought it's great. I'd just be one of them. Do you know what I mean? But
That's definitely come from your family background.
it must do, because my granddad was a councillor and a mayor
Yes.
and all that sort of stuff. So yeah. Okay, what did you want to be when you grew up? So when you were 12, what did you want to be? It's obviously our 12th birthday celebrations. So for Club Hunkydory, so we are. The questions I guess this week will be a lot about the number 12.
cannot
Shall
remember.
we give this a spin? We're going to see what people can win,
Yeah.
and then we're going to have a quick chat about what's going on in the hobby maker and so on and so forth. Okay, you ready?
Let's do
Let's
it.
go.
That was a good spin. It was a very good spin.
Oh, 3 times pocket pads.
Oh,
Any
that's
3
good.
pocket pads of your choice.
Can we-
If you want to be in with a chance of winning, we need you to pop into the comments either on YouTube or on Facebook live now. If you're watching this back, you won't be able to play this, I'm afraid. When you were 12, what did you want to be when you grew up? Please do let us know. Okay, so next up on Hobby Maker, join Rebecca this afternoon.
Bex is back.
Bex is back. She's back on. So this is her first Hobby Maker show back.
Yes.
Since
Georgia.
Since Georgia. So for her Hobby Maker return, she'll be live at 2 p.m. with new Tower concept cards and 4 p.m. with Blushing Blossoms.
They are very good concept cards.
Next up on Hunkydory TV, the celebrations continue tomorrow with the launch of 5 fabulous new pocket pads and
Yeah.
coordinating. One of them is called. Was it called Vavoom? What's it called? Vavoom?
Oh no, the Voomies.
The Voomies.
The Voomies.
The Voomies. You're going to really like those pocket pads. They're absolutely brilliant. With the launch of 5 brand new pocket pads and coordinating apertures, join Bex and Nat. So Bex is currently at Hobby Maker.
Yeah.
She'll be back here tomorrow morning
Yeah.
demonstrating on Hunkydory TV for you, which is great.
It's quite nice for Bex though because she gets home at about 8ish.
Okay.
And she has to get the train.
Oh right, yes.
So it's not as late as it would have been.
Because
for,
it can be if you're driving.
Yeah.
Then
if you're driving, they just keep you there until
it's
they
late,
want you
yeah,
to
yeah.
leave. So
So with Bex, because Bex isn't driving, she's on the train. We can kind of insist. We can kind of plead with them to let her not have late shows. So she's got 2 shows today. We often do 3 shows on Hobby Maker. She's got 2, and then coming back a little early, which is good. Okay, so have we got some answers to what people wanted to be when they were 12? So air host, Sharon Bell wanted to be an air hostess. Are you an air hostess, Sharon? Let us know. And did anyone
anyone
up
become what they wanted to be?
Becoming what they wanted to be? M. Bruner 100, a solid gold dancer. Wow. Janet Brown, a midwife. Kathy wanted to be a vet or a nurse. Julie wanted to join the Royal Marines like her dad.
Oh, that's
Wow.
cool.
Sarah says, I wanted to be a hairdresser or carer, but can you guess which one I became? Hairdresser. Joy wanted to be a dance teacher. Jeanette wanted to work in a bank. And when she left school at 16, this is what she did.
Nice.
Well done. Patricia wanted to be an astronomer. Sharon wanted to work in a bank. Dorothy wanted to be a forensic pathologist.
Wow, that's fancy.
Some really cool stuff. Nurses. A number of people wanted to be a nurse, which is great. Jacinda wanted to be an old-fashioned children's nanny and wear that formal uniform.
Okay.
Isn't that great? But Sharon ended up in insurance. There we go. Penny wanted to be an artist. Well, I hope you got your dream. And if not, I hope you do it in your spare time. Lisa, have you chosen a winner?
I have.
And who is our winner?
Jeanette Wood, who wanted to work in a bank.
Jeanette Wood, who wanted to work in a bank as well. Jeanette, you have won. Congratulations. Did she put on Facebook or on YouTube?
YouTube, you read her comment out.
Oh yes. Oh, right. So she was the lady who wanted to be in a bank.
Yes.
Let me go back. Okay, Jeanette Wood, congratulations. You have just won. Any 3 pocket pads of your choice. So if you email us at studio@hunkydorycrafts.co.uk, or indeed you can Facebook Messenger us, and you tell us which 3 pocket pads you want because you get to choose. We're going to send them out to you for free. There you go.
Wait, does she have to message today? Could she wait till tomorrow?
You can wait if you want to wait till tomorrow because there are 5 new pocket pads coming tomorrow. You can wait till tomorrow as well. How's about that?
Nice.
Your complete choice. Okay. I hope you've had a fantastic show. I definitely have. What have we done? Nearly 2 hours.
Oh,
it's
I'm
lunchtime.
I can tell now. I'm starting to get hungry.
8 minutes off 2 hours.
To...
Well pleased. I hope you've had a fantastic time. We certainly had. It's goodbye from Lisa.
Goodbye.
It's goodbye from Nat.
Goodbye.
It's goodbye from our brand new club gift. And make sure that you get yours. And it's goodbye from me. See you tomorrow.